Hey, what's up, everybody? Video 44 coming at you with another video. All right, so not so good news at all. Miles Bridges has been arrested for felony domestic assault charges here in Los Angeles. I don't normally comment on these type of things. I won't go the ethical route because I don't know what happened. I'm nobody's judge. I am not sure of the facts in this case. All I know is when you hear the word felony, you understand how serious we're talking. This is not this is not a minor situation at all. The day before free agency, this is one of those situations where you understand that he's a restricted free agent, and needless to say, this is going to affect those negotiations as well as any other negotiations going forward with him. Um, he's he's going to have to figure out some things. I know he's a young player. He's coming off an amazing season, and he's well on his way to being a star. He's up for a whole lot of money, and it's very obvious that this is going to cost him a lot. Now, judging by what is possible, it may not hurt him monetarily, but they may structure a deal that has contingencies that he is not going to like, because that seems to be the new thing going on these days, from what I understand. So, hopefully, it doesn't hurt him money wise, but knowing the game, it definitely will affect negotiations. So, I don't know if Detroit is still in at this point. You know what I mean? They have a young team. They could sure use a player like him, but you don't really want to add question marks to any young situation. You don't want that type of energy, reflecting on the young players or any of that energy at all. If you're a team that's trying to get yourself into a new era of winning, so he's going to have to restore his image, and we're going to have to figure out what happens from here. Obviously, with the legal aspect of things and what that means for his career as a whole. Again, the word felony, that is not minor. When we talk about stuff like that, that doesn't sound like something that's going to allow you to continue to do things as normal um, going forward. So I don't know what this means for him as far as his tenure with the Charlotte Hornets. Maybe they allow any team that he signs an offer sheet with to just go ahead and match at this point. But I think of him as somebody that the Charlotte Hornets desperately have wanted to keep, and they see as a part of their future. Um, and with the talent that he provides, you really do want to take an opportunity with, or take a chance on this player, especially after what we just saw. And Charlotte has really worked hard on trying to develop him. It's been a slow process, but he's finally here. He's arrived, and you just hate to see somebody who has an opportunity of generational wealth. Teams are trying to, fight for his services at this point. It's a rap song he's put out saying he wants to go to Detroit. He's got a lot buzzing about his name. And then there's this right before free agency. And see, it's about timing, man. It's about timing. We have to be careful, all of us in this world, but we must understand that there are traps out here. When you find yourself in a situation where there's a lot of money to be made, you have to really guard against certain things. The type of people you allow in your life, what type of energy you let into your situation, what you allow yourself to intake, put in your body, etc. Once you start making certain types of money, or once certain types of money comes around, things conveniently start going against you. People suddenly things just start, you know what I mean? Things can start going against you just because they a blessing is right around the corner. So I think it's very important that you guard against certain things, certain people, etc. Just make sure that you ready yourself in positions to catch your blessings. That's what I like to say, because situations like this, it's just self-destruction at the end of the day. You're allowing any and everything to get in the way of what it is your ultimate goal is, and that there should be no distractions. If she can't be a part of the piece of your life, then right before something great happens, then what is it that she's doing there? You know what I mean? What's the dynamic there? I don't know, but At some point in time, you got to just get a hold of what it is that's in front of you, and don't let nothing get in between you and what it is that you're trying to have happen for your life. At the end of the day, you know, come out of the trenches, you get this close to a bag and you fumble it. What is that? I don't know how that works. Luckily enough, he's an extraordinary talent, so he's still gonna be able to have opportunities just off of the sheer nature of his talent. That's what he has going for him. But others may not be able to get away with this and land on their feet. But he's a showman, and there's going to be teams that are going to need what it is that he does, regardless of how this thing plays out. I think this will hopefully shake him to that moment in life where you mature, you know what I mean? That moment in life where you start clearing out certain things, you start looking around at who needs to be around you, who don't. Hopefully he starts going through that right now. I think we all reach that in our lives. But especially somebody who has money, you know, you got to. Not everybody needs to be around you. Not everybody needs to be that close. Because you don't know who sent who a lot of times. You don't know who put who up to what. Because in my mind, when I look at stuff like this, when the clock looks this convenient, the day before free agency, my ears start perking up, man. I don't know. People don't like paying people money, man. Weird stuff can happen. So you just gotta guard against certain things, man. That's the bottom line. You gotta guard against certain things. Because I don't know what is going on there, but you have to not let yourself get arrested before free agency under any circumstance. I don't care if you have to walk away from an argument you winning. Don't let nothing get in the way of this bag, man. Bottom line, I'll call the cops on her before she call the cops on me in a situation like that. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. With the type of money this man got on the line, so I lock myself up in a room. You won't see me. Keep from having something like that happen. So I don't know, man. I'm just at a point where I'm like, I don't think people really understand the opportunities in front of them and the gifts that God gave them, how rare that gift is. A guy like Miles Bridges, bro, I don't think there's 30 people in the world that can do what you do. You got to capitalize on that. You got to let these people pay you for that, man. You go out here, give them every opportunity to lowball you for your paper. What is that? You can't let that happen. Hopefully somebody else can learn from this lesson, man. That's really what it come down to. Hopefully somebody else. I made stupid mistakes at that age. I ain't above it. But sometimes, man, when you got this much on the line, some mistakes just can't be made, man. You just can't make this type of mistake. Not even once. Not with this kind of money on the line. Hopefully MJ can look past this, man, kind of get in the kid's corner. That's what I hope to see. You know, but there's no guarantee. That's not his obligation. So we'll see what happens from here, man. VDF 44. Thank y'all for watching. I'm out.